Yo, Potion Maniacs, and welcome back yet again to Potionomics. We are still just edging closer and closer to the end. Let's go and hang out with our...
We're edging, bro.
We're going to read some fan mail with our good friend, Zid. You want to help out? Nice. Zid empties a rucksack full of envelopes onto a table. It's all fan mail addressed to her. In truth, though, not every letter is from a fan. Mixed in are notes of with the notes of admiration, affirmation. Sylvia discovers a lot of negativity. There are demands for songwriting feedback, noise complaints, unhinged rants about gender roles, apparently, and some very unconstructive criticism of Zid's music. The bad ones seem to roll off of Zid's back, though. She focuses instead on a letter from a little girl who claims Zid has inspired her to become a musician herself. Sometimes that's all it takes, Sylvia. One nice letter that makes all the heckling and Rotten Tomatoes worthwhile. Yeah, that's how we feel about our comments, folks. There's a lot of terrible comments, but there's some that are actually worthwhile. Speaking of which, let's rank up. Well, I'd love to catch up. And also finish this whole relationship path. What's with the music? Sylvia, do I have a rave review for you? Those potions you gave me, you remember those? The one with the lips and the petrification? They were everything. Like a cure for stage fright, writer's block, and the blues all at once.
Well, I'm glad that you're feeling a little better.
More than a little, to be honest. I'm feeling inspired all over again, and I'm not a minute too soon. I was way too quick to give up on writing. It's obvious to me now, between the faith you've shown in me, and an interaction with a few new fans in that fan mail.
Hey, did they ask you for your autograph? Although, you must be kind of used to that by now.
It's true, I've signed a lot of autographs in my day, which was yesterday. And the truth the longer I'm enrafted, the more people figure out that Zid and Zidril are actually the same person. They're not really that stupid. So when I got to my busking corner earlier, a small group of people had gathered around. I assumed they'd figured it out, that they were there to see the international pop star Zidril. But they were there to see me, the real me. Zid, humble bard, with a song about the everyday hero. And I guess one of them had been in the audience the night I debuted my new song. It made such an impression on her that she brought a few friends along to see me play.
Zid, that's awesome.
Yeah, it felt pretty awesome, to be honest. They didn't ask me to play the crowd pleasers. They didn't request the hits. They didn't even ask for my autograph. They were there for my music. And when the performance was over, they promised to come back for more.
Well, I'm not surprised you're so talented, Zid.
Thanks, but we both know that I'm taking a risk here. It's scary. Making a big changes at this stage of my career. I've been so afraid of taking the wrong step that I basically stopped moving altogether. Talking to those people, playing my music for them on the side of the road, well, that's exactly what I needed. It was a reminder that I should just be brave enough to follow my own instincts. A lot of people won't get what I'm trying to do, and that's okay, because the ones who do, they're the ones I'm writing for, Sylvia. The people who need to see themselves reflected in art.
The bar of the common folk, huh? I like that.
I like it too, quite a bit. Say, you want to get out of here? Let's stretch our legs and, max out this relationship.
Couldn't max out a relationship without going to the Great Kraken spot.
I mean, yeah, without Maven watching. Maven needs to see it. She's like, Mom, did you watch us max out the relationship? Mom, you're not even looking.
So, how does it feel being a singer-songwriter? A real one now?
Well, it feels pretty great at the moment. I still got a lot of work ahead of me, though.
You're off to a good start.
Thanks. Although, can't take all the credit for that, and, well, I have a confession to make. Syl, the subject of my ballad, well, it's you.
What? Really?
Well, I thought you may have guessed it by now, but, I mean, you are kind of stupid, but either way, when I asked you what I should write about, you suggested an underdog, and you're the scrappiest underdog I know. There's none scrappier. Here, I'll sing a few bars. The odds were against her right from the start. She had next to nothing, just love for her heart. She had no great powers, just natural charm. Soon patrons were dazzled, curmudgeons disarmed. Fear though would find her, it gnawed at her will. She doubted her prowess, she doubted her skill. Yet Hug, she had allies, and one steadfast friend. A bard with a voice as bright as a wren's. The challenges came, but none found her lacking. She settled her debts, sent her rivals packing. And when the sun rose on her final contest, she smirked at her foe, she wasn't impressed. She conquered this challenge as she conquered the rest. Well, there's a little more, but you get the idea.
Wow, Sid, I'm so flattered. You really have been paying attention, haven't you?
Well, I told you before, Syl, you inspire me. I meant that literally. And I took it personally. Listen, I'm surrounded by so-called heroes every day, and a lot of them are generally heroic. I mean, Mint's pretty cool. Corsac isn't always talking about his poop journal. But they're not exactly toiling away for recognition, except for Mint who's trying to find that damn weapon. Praise and glory are baked into the gig. And then look at you, I mean, at all you've accomplished in your short time here in like just under 50 days. And I thought, well, you're an unsung hero. There's someone who deserves some recognition. I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything, summing my guitar over and over. I just thought that your story might inspire others the way it inspired me.
Well, my situation has been so stressful, I'm not sure I've ever thought of it as inspirational.
A real hero wouldn't, though, would they? Wink. Do the wink. Wink. I'm glad you were able to I was able to share this success with you, Sylvia. And what's more, I'm honored to be the one to help you realize how inspirational you are.
Well, I'm not fully convinced about that. Maybe if I heard the rest of the song.
Well, to be honest, it's not exactly totally finished. I mean, we don't know yet how your story ends. We gotta wait a couple more days.
Alright, are you fucking gaslighting us? Because I've been helping you build this fucking song throughout all these fucking events. If we went to the ice cream parlor, you got a little bit of inspiration, you're like, it's totes done. But instead of like all the prompts we gave you, it's like, hey, remember that underdog thing you said? The song's actually about you. And I've totally been performing it. So is it done? Can I hear it? No! It's not like, maybe eventually later, then we got to fucking show up at one of her like busking events to like fucking.
She just ends it awkwardly, just like she did with us.
An artist's work is never done, haha. Fine, I don't run the business aspect of my stuff, okay? A hug, bye. All right, I'm done for now. I'm glad she did fucking sing for us, but also, what the fuck?
He's still mad about the toppings on the frogurt also, and on ice cream.
Wow, that's some pressure. Well, I guess I better stick the landing.
Well, I have faith in you. But whatever happens, I'll be right there with you. Chronicling your adventures, our adventures. my guitar's
Does
adventures.
not help, like, not piss me off, by the way.
I'm gonna keep doing it just for Grimith.
Well, just try to chronicle my good side,
I
would you?
wonder if they fix this in the in the upcoming edition, or whether this is actually a feature.
Ah, Sil, don't even worry about it. From where I'm standing, nothing but good side. I know we can still flirt. Hog. Encore. Increase patience by 4. Can only be played if patience is currently 1.
Well, that's very achievable for you to have that in your hand and waiting until you get to 1 patience, considering where the deck is.
Yeah? Yeah, you've reached max relationship with Zid. Praise the scholars.
Praise be!
I just got an achievement. Apparently, get an achievement for having 7 of these people up at max rank, so that's good enough for government work. But we're not done yet, Snake. We still have this bitch over here, so we're gonna go ahead and give her the thing. I know I teleported there, and we're gonna see a loading screen. That's just to remind you who we're actually working for.
Good luck trying to max me out. You'll need it.
Oh, I'll get you, bitch. Anyway, let's go ahead and slide this into her DMs. Boop. Boop. Okay, let's see. No, you get this one. There you go. We have masterwork or masterwork. You're getting the masterwork. There you go. Enjoy.
Look at all these negative qualities. Sad.
She can just gaslight herself and then those won't be an issue.
How many times have you successfully gaslit yourself, Lethal?
More than I like to admit, Grimith.
Rotates to lookout window.
Yes. Looks through blinds.
Rain comes down upon the neighborhood. I'm as excited as a kitten on Potionomics Eve.
Potionomics. Potionomics.
Potionomics.
The
One
Eve.
day before the competition.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, whatever those things.
Competition celebration. Tomorrow a winner will be crowned, but the celebrations have already begun.
Yeah, people are already quaffing potions. They don't care what the hell they even fucking do.
Shot.
Alright, let's go to brew, so I don't forget, because we do have something in the barrel still. It'd be a real dumbass move if I didn't do that. Alright, so we have all those ready. They're all in here. Just for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to line them up on the display. Because that's what we do. Let's get this crap out of here. Alright. Give me the best money ones. Here are our masterwork Yeti curses. Here's our masterwork Yeti seekers. And then we have our masterwork radiation dealies. That one is definitely the fucking strongest. Holy shit. Just for today, though.
Yes, perhaps just for today.
Okay, so that's
they
good.
all have so many negative qualities. Ew, icky, gross.
It'd be weird if those actually would make a difference on this next competition day. But we'll see. Alright, anyway, travel. Roxy.
The snow lass.
Alright, bitch. You know what you do.
My basement is your basement. I've been very well behaved. A good girl.
Uh-huh. Alright, we're gonna hang out for 4 time units. Spelunking.
Hold my purse. Spelunking, is that what we call it? Time for a proper adventure.
Roxanne leads Sylvia past the Heroes Guild and down a steep bluff into a seaside cave. Despite the impractical shoes, because she's always wearing heels apparently, and the state aversion to exercise, Roxanne proves quite adept at moving over, through, and around the cavern's craggy interior. After squeezing through a narrow fissure, they arrive at a vast underground lake lit by bioluminescent lily pads. The sight takes Sylvia's breath away.
People can keep their verdant fields and big blue sky. Me, I don't need a social platform. I'll take a subterranean view any day of the week.
They feel a lot closer, and everyone's happy and unstressed.
Is Lethal happy at this moment? He can be.
I know I could do it. Those other people, Corsac, Luna, no one cares about you.
Sylvia, I must tell you. Your gift put a smile on my face. You just wanted to be hugged by me. That's what it is. As a former potion maker, I know valuable tonics when I see them.
I heard Grimace sliding his glasses up on his face as he read that fucking line.
No, there was nothing of the sort.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to make a gesture. I know that you're probably not going to any radioactive wastelands anytime soon. But you could if you wanted to, and that's the other part. Your future is wide open, Roxy, even if you have to struggle through a bit of red tape to reach it.
And on that subject, you're here just in time for a bit of celebration.
Okay, well, we're celebrating. Did you get any good news?
I don't know that I call it news. Rafter's Business Bureau merely confirmed in the form of a graded exam that I am a brilliant businesswoman with a prosperous career ahead of me.
You did it? You actually got it?
Oh, I've got it all right. My business license is printed, certified, and being framed as we speak. I sprung for the diamond inlaid frame because there's a time and a place for subtlety, and this is not it. Diamond inlay. I would love to fucking walk into a business around here. Like, this is the license encrusted with diamonds?
This is definitely a world where gems are easy to come by.
Roxanne, this is amazing. Congratulations!
And how did you do it? Because when I helped you study, you were a dumb hoe.
I knew you could do it, and without resorting to blackmail. Wink. You didn't actually resort to blackmail, right?
Sylvia, I find your lack of faith strangely gratifying, actually. I guess I've still got a bit of the bad girl swagger if you have to ask me that. But no. I supposed I realized there's something more satisfying than having power over someone. What?
Alright. The satisfaction of a job well done?
The satisfaction of having power over someone and not needing to use or abuse it. Come on. Let's move the celebration outdoors. I hear the Kraken statue great this time of day.
You mean evening?
It's still the day. Day. You see, you don't know how the day-night cycle works in subterranean land where I'm from, you insensitive twat.
I'm sorry if you're from Australia and that hasn't been mentioned, until now.
It's funny. As much as I think of enclosed spaces of my natural habitat, because I'm from underground, I'm finding it increasingly necessary to seek out open spaces, to see the sky. I suppose change happens whether we court it or not.
So you've made some big decisions lately, but you're still Roxy underneath. Still the perky, perfumed wrecking ball who crashed into my shop not so long ago and now lives in my basement.
I really did intend to destroy you, you know. I didn't care to know you. Didn't stop to consider where you were coming from. All I knew was that you were in my space, and so the claws came out.
My space.
I'll always be fabulous, frankly, let's be real. But I have changed. I had to change in order to survive. I am an animal, a creature of the wild.
Well, you're not just surviving anymore, you're thriving.
It might take me some time to get used to that idea. To stop looking over my shoulder and seeing enemies at every turn. But I've built something here that no one could take away from me until they do. Something legitimate and good. Right out of your basement. I didn't do it entirely on my own, did I? You saw me at my most vulnerable, Sylvia, my most petty.
I don't know if it was most petty. You've been pettier.
Most petty.
You've been pettier, I'm sure.
The pettiest. And you extended a hand. A comically large hand. Clownish, really. Sorry, old habits. I'm grateful, Sylvia. And whatever change comes, you'll always be my dearest friend.
Aw.
Mass misdirection. Look at all those fucking grinning, nefarious faces in the back with Roxanne's facial expression. Raise interest by 18. Apply mass misdirection. Close sale. And mass misdirection masks all potion debuffs and bad traits.
It's pretty good. I do like that closer a lot just for that. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and put that in the old deck, maybe. Maybe, possibly, could be.
I'm very pleased to see you today.
Alright, well, when we go back, the competition begins. If we can't have the competition in this episode, I know it's only going to be 21 minutes, but who knows how long this last competition episode will go. So you're going to have...
only go 2 rounds, just like all the others. 2 rounds.
But think of all the, like, revelations that could happen.
For 3 minutes.
We're only going to need 2. We'll see you next time, folks. Ta-ta for now.